Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a video that will be covering my current wish list. And I thought it'd be interesting to kind of talk about what wish lists mean to me and what I think of as the reason for a wish list. And basically, for me, a wish list, which I normally don't have one, but I decided it might be interesting to put one together. I see a lot of these on YouTube, and most of them are way out of my reach, but it is kind of fun. And also, a wish list can serve as a way to set goals, to work towards a goal, and it can also keep you from doing impulse shopping. Because when you have a plan and you set out to reach that goal, you're less likely to just randomly be looking for something to want. So it is, for me, a better way to go about adding to my collection and thinking about what I'd like to add. So my wish list is what I would consider to be more on the realistic scale, attainable. Other kinds of wish lists that I see are, at least for me anyway, seem more like fantasy wish lists. Like, oh, I'm going for adding a Birkin this year. Like, that's not something I would put on my wish list because there's really no real way for me to do that. And in fact, I'm not even interested in a Birkin. But, so I try to keep this more on the realistic scale, so it's something that is actually possible, if not in the near future, maybe in the distant future. So this list, I am going to go over 7 items, and I will put pictures up here of each one. And the order is going to be from the lowest priority, or the thing that I maybe am not as excited about, to the highest priority, which will be the items that I actually feel like I'm just in love with and might work toward a little bit more. This wish list could be considered for the upcoming holidays or my birthday, which actually are very close to each other. My birthday is about a week and a half after Christmas, and so they always go back to back, so they kind of get rolled together sometimes, especially if it's like a bigger gift, which doesn't always happen. Again, I want to point out I'm not really expecting to receive any of these things or all of them by any means. It's just fun to think about the things I like, think about discovering maybe new brands that I don't have, and it's just supposed to be fun. So let's get started. So the first item on my list is the Louis Vuitton Slim Purse, which is just a flat zippered case that can hold paper items, flat items, things that are a little too large to go in a wallet or a card case, receipts, paperwork, cards, coupons, loyalty cards, just maybe insurance cards, things that you want to keep with you, but you do not want to take up space in your wallet or your card case. And I just love little pieces like this. So that's the first thing on my list. And it is the lowest priority, but I just have it on there because I really like it. The next item on my wish list is this cute cashmere cropped cardigan from Everlane. I have really been loving this brand this fall. I was just discovered them this fall. I've ordered a few things, including this bodysuit I'm wearing, which is just so comfortable. It's the first time I've ever worn bodysuits, but their quality is really awesome. And I really appreciate their ethics, their environmental transparency, their transparency around their factories, and pricing. And so I've already got a couple of their sweaters, and they're really good quality and good style too. So I would love to add another one. in a cardigan. So that is number 2. So the third thing on my wish list is a little more open-ended, and it is any epi leather bag from Louis Vuitton. Preferably vintage or pre-loved, because I love the older styles and colors. I don't own anything from the epi leather line from Louis Vuitton, but I've always appreciated that it's just a very durable and very, very low-key collection from this brand. Most people don't really know what it is. It doesn't have monogram on it, but it's very classy, durable, you know, good quality leather, and it's been part of the heritage for a long time. And the other great thing about epi leather from Louis Vuitton is that you can find a lot of great bargains on the pre-loved market for these bags, because they're not as in high demand as monogram and you know, Damier canvas. And so yeah, I would love to add a piece. I like the bucket bag, and I like the little jasmine satchel. I think they're really nice pieces, and so I'd love to get one day, maybe next year. So next up, the next thing on my list is a Gucci bag. It is the Ophidia medium tote bag in the denim Supreme print. And I love the denim wash that they're using for their pieces. I just think it looks really cool. I like some of the other ones, like the Dionysus bags in the denim, though those are a little bit higher priced. And I already have a lot of like small crossbody bags like that. And so this tote's really cool. It comes in actually a couple different colors. It comes in the tan Supreme, and it also just came out in a burgundy color, but I really like the denim color the best. And so that's on my wish list too. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I've been loving Gucci this year, and I added, I have a whole video about it, but I did add a couple bags this year. And so next year it might be cool to add one more. We'll see. But that is the 4th item on my list. Next up is a bag from a brand that I don't have anything from, and they are Espinal of London. They're not really well known in the States, I don't think. But I did learn about them recently through YouTubers based in Great Britain. And recently, Lux Purse Love on YouTube, Melinda, revealed that she got the Mayfair bag in Burgundy Croc, and I just fell in love with it. It's so beautiful. I like it in the deep shine black Croc. For me, I think that would work great. It would go with everything, and it's just a beautiful design and so pretty. And I don't really have anything like it in my collection, and I really appreciated the details that that went into it. And so that is definitely a little higher on my wish list. The 6th item on my list is the Louis Vuitton My LV Heritage Mini Pochette, which is the mini pochette in monogram, where you go online and you design the color and initials and lining that you like, and then they basically put it together and create it in France just for you. It's custom made. It takes anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks for them to do it, depending on what time of year you order. And I love mini pochettes. They're just so useful. I almost always have one in my bag, just as a catch-all. And I love it I would love it in the jaune color or yellow color, because I think it would be a great match for my monogram Groom Clay that has that cute yellow stripe on the front and back. And so I think they would just go together so wonderfully. This is one of my very favorite pieces. I've showed it before on my SLG video, but this is one of the my oldest purchases from Louis Vuitton. And so I just love the way these colors look, and so that is the color I would want in that mini pochette, and that is near the top of my wish list. So here we are already at the last item on my list. I told you it wasn't going to be that long, but I still thought it would be fun to do. And the last or most wanted item on my wish list is actually a fragrance, and it is this one. I received a sample from my client advisor at Louis Vuitton, and this is the Heures D'Absence fragrance, and she sent me like 8 or 9 of these different ones, and so I tried them all out, one each day, and took little notes about them to kind of remember what I thought of each one, and I just kept coming back to this one. I just love it so much. I don't really own that many fragrances. I wouldn't say that I wear perfume every single day, but that's probably because I'm really particular. I really have to love something in order to want to invest money in it and have it on me, you know, all day long. So I didn't know if I would like any of the fragrances, but I really liked this one. It has fresh florals in it. But they're not overpowering, and it also has some sandalwood and balsam, and just which really mellows out the florals, and it just gives me a really nice, cozy, warm feeling, like a favorite sweater or a robe that you like to snuggle up in. It's hard for me to explain. I'm not really an expert in explaining fragrances, but this was my absolute favorite. And in fact, I'm wearing it right now. But this sample is not going to last me much longer. So this is definitely the top of my wish list right now. So we'll see how soon I actually get it. So that's about it for my current wish list for the end of 2021. I may come back to this in like 6 months and see where I am, see if I got anything or removed anything from my list or added anything new to my list. Again, I don't really have the expectation that I'm going to just check every single thing off this list and get it all. That's not what this is for. For me, a wish list is a way to figure out what I like, what I maybe don't like, what direction my collection is headed in, what new brands are out there that I may want to try. And it's a way to keep me from impulsively buying things or just scrolling through websites looking for something to want. If I can have a list and stick to it, then it's a lot less likely that I'm just going to buy something that I really don't want or that doesn't really add anything valuable to my collection. One way I look at it is when you're going to the grocery store and you have a list and you have a plan, if you stick with it, you are probably going to spend your money more wisely and get what you really need and be more satisfied with your choices. Whereas if you go to this grocery store with no list and no plan, and we've all done that, you may just end up throwing things in your cart that look good to you right now. But when you get home, you're like, ugh, why did I get that? Or then you realize you forgot a bunch of stuff that you meant to get because you didn't have a list. So a wish list can actually be comparable to that in a way. Though obviously with a wish list, you are looking off into the future and planning for what you're going to buy or even receive as a gift, which is nice too. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you have a wish list, or let me know what you think of mine. And I'd love to hear your thoughts. I always love reading the comments. Thank you so much for subscribing and giving me the thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And I have other videos coming up very soon. So look out for those, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.